Moving to Portugal is an incredible adventure, filled with new experiences, beautiful scenery, and a relaxed lifestyle. But even with all the perks, there are certain things expats often find themselves missing from home. From familiar foods to cultural traditions, here are 9 things expats commonly miss most after moving to Portugal. I'm Lisbon, the expat's assistant, here to help you navigate the highs and lows of expat life. Familiar foods and snacks. Portugal has a fantastic food culture, but expats often miss specific foods from back home. Whether it's a favorite snack, specific international cuisines, or comfort foods, finding certain items in Portuguese supermarkets can be challenging. Some larger cities have international stores, but availability varies. For expats with strong cravings for certain foods, this can be one of the biggest adjustments. Stocking up on favorites during visits home or learning to make substitutions can help, but the absence of familiar tastes is a common expat experience. Efficient customer service. While Portuguese people are incredibly warm and welcoming, customer service operates at a different pace than in many other countries. Processes can feel slow, and customer service in shops and restaurants can seem more laid back or less focused on efficiency. Expats used to speedy service might find themselves missing the convenience and responsiveness they're used to back home. Adapting to the slower pace and adjusting expectations can make this easier, but it's often something expats continue to miss. Availability of certain products. From over-the-counter medications to specific household brands, certain products aren't as readily available in Portugal as they might be back home. This can be anything from familiar health products to specific toiletries or electronics. Expats may find themselves ordering items online or waiting for visits from friends and family to bring certain items over. The lack of familiar brands and products can feel limiting at times, especially for those who have preferences for specific goods. Reliable public transportation. While Portugal's public transportation system works well in larger cities, it can be less reliable and comprehensive in rural areas or small towns. Expats used to extensive and efficient public transit systems might miss the convenience of getting around easily without a car. Delays, infrequent schedules, and limited routes can make commuting or exploring more challenging. For those accustomed to efficient public transit, adjusting to the more limited options in Portugal can be an ongoing frustration. Don't forget, the first step to starting your life in Portugal is getting your NIF, the essential tax identification number. Without it, things like work, housing, and banking are out of reach. I can help you get your NIF remotely and quickly. Just click the link below to start. Central heating in homes. Portuguese winters, particularly in the north, can be colder than many expect. Homes often lack central heating, which can make winters feel damp and chilly indoors. Expats from colder climates who are used to well-insulated homes with central heating might find themselves missing the warmth and coziness they took for granted back home. Many locals use space heaters or blankets, but this is one aspect of home life that often feels like a downgrade for expats adjusting to the Portuguese winter. The variety of international cuisine. Portugal has delicious cuisine, but the range of international options can be limited compared to larger, more multicultural cities around the world. While Lisbon and Porto have some diversity, finding authentic ethnic food, especially outside major urban centers, can be a challenge. Expats who love trying different cuisines or have cravings for specific flavors often miss the variety and authenticity they enjoyed back home. Cooking at home or seeking out specialty restaurants can help, but it doesn't always fill the gap. Quick tip for expats. If you're moving to Portugal, I've got online courses that make life here so much easier. Banking, taxes, healthcare, you name it. And the best part? You can try them free for 30 days. Check the link below, and now, back to the video. High-speed internet everywhere. While internet access in Portugal is generally good, it can be slower or less reliable in rural areas or older buildings. Expats used to high-speed internet may find the occasional slower connection frustrating, especially if they work remotely. Although urban areas and newer buildings tend to have better infrastructure, this difference can still be a noticeable adjustment for those who rely on fast, consistent connectivity. Cultural celebrations and traditions. Portugal has rich cultural traditions, but expats often find themselves missing their own home holidays, celebrations, and traditions. Whether it's Thanksgiving, Halloween, or other unique cultural holidays, the absence of familiar celebrations can feel isolating. Although many expats create their own celebrations with friends or join local expat groups, the nostalgia for home traditions is a common part of expat life. For those missing big family gatherings or specific seasonal festivities, homesickness can feel strongest during these times. Ease of doing business. Portuguese bureaucracy is known for being complex and slow, which can be challenging for expats accustomed to more streamlined processes. Whether it's setting up a bank account, getting permits, or filing taxes, the layers of bureaucracy can feel overwhelming. Expats often miss the ease of handling business and administrative tasks they had back home. Over time, many expats learn to navigate the system, but the adjustment period can be frustrating. Knowing this ahead of time and preparing for delays can make the process a bit smoother. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you understand the common things expats miss after moving to Portugal. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on expat life. See you soon!